Hey, yo, what's happening? So, excuse me, sorry. I want to do a review on the movie Remnants. It's not out yet, but I've got an advanced copy. As a matter of fact, I've got an online, what do you call it, screener edition with a password that the producer sent to me. There's a whole long story behind that, but regardless, and don't even ask me for the link or anything like that, because I'm not going to share it. I'm about halfway, maybe a little over halfway through the movie right now. And so why am I starting the review already? Because it looks like we're at a pivotal point now, and I want to remember the beginning of it and share it with you. This is a movie about basically a CME, a solar mass ejection, and how it takes the grid down, and how communities and how people will react. Sorry, my phone. Will react, and how they deal with the situation. Now, it is a lower budget movie. I mean, they kind of, part of the reason I've got this is because I helped them. I helped in the Kickstarter account on this movie, and it's really good quality. I do have to say that. And the guys with the company that I've been talking to are very, very customer service all the way. I mean, I originally paid for 2 advanced copies. Had a problem with it, with one of them, and so then they ended up just giving me this link, trusting me not to pass it out there, which I won't. But let's get to the point. What I love about this movie so far is that, number one, for me, I have a real problem with, what do you call it, suspending disbelief. When watching the movie, I hate seeing things that can't actually happen. And I'm really horrible with that. I irritate the hell out of the wife when I'm watching a movie. Liberty, you guys scratch your bed right now? Because I point out the things that are like, really? Come on. Why did it have to go there? I'm so bad to, you know, an old Western, you know, counting how many rounds somebody shoots out of a 73 Winchester. I'm just that way. I'm well over halfway through this movie, and so far I have not seen anything unrealistic. As a matter of fact, I've seen things I hadn't thought about. Now, there's some things I may not agree with, simply for my own thoughts on how I would react. But then again, I'm not in the situation. And anybody that thinks that you know exactly what you're going to do in any situation that is this dire, I've got a feeling you got a big surprise if it ever does happen. Because unless you've already been through some shit, you're not going to know exactly how you're going to deal with things. And this movie is showing a community that is coming together. I really, you know, so far it's almost, I almost want to kind of compare the movie to, I think it's Lights Out, the book. But they're also showing the government side and the power hungriness of some of the individuals, as well as some of them that want to do the right thing. So far, right now, I'm going to say, and this is probably going to be a long review because I'm going to finish watching the movie, and if there's any, you know, pivotal points I don't want to forget, I'll come back on and discuss them without giving anything away. As well as I'll give you guys the dates when the movie is going to be actually out. But I can tell you at this point, I'm loving it. I am glued to this screen right now. God, I'm saying a lot. It's like my hydrogen peroxide video, right? Yo, so far, Remnants. Awesome movie. We'll see. I'll be back in a few. Alright, so I just finished watching the movie. I gotta remember to silence this thing. The movie starts out great, and quite honestly, 90% of the movie is awesome. I mean, it really shows realistic views of how I think society and people would think about how people could react. Now, obviously, you know, you never really know what or how people are going to react when the truth is that we're back into the 1800s. But they did a really good job. But it just feels like, now maybe it was budget concerns or whatever, but it just feels like, okay guys, we're out of money, so let's end the movie. And that was very disappointing. The ending to me, this is my own personal opinion, I do recommend you watch it. It does make you think a little bit, but in my opinion, it's got this disappointing ending. Very disappointing. But that's what it is. Remnants. I will put a link down below to their webpage to let you know when it's coming out. And yeah, you should probably check it out. I'll probably watch it again. Just, you know, I don't know how to say it. It's like trying to put yourself in that situation. Kind of makes you think. And they did a pretty good job with that. The first 3/4, 90% of the movie. And then the end was just, okay, I guess we got to end the movie, so it's done. I didn't like the way they ended it at all. At all. So, I don't know. Out of 1 to 10, first 3/4 of the movie, an 8 in my opinion. All realistic. Then the rest, the ending, is a 2. I mean, if even that. It just kind of, okay, let's have this big, great extravaganza of action, and there's the end of the movie. Kind of bummed me out. Really bummed me out. But hey, you know what? I gotta give them props. I want to see more movies like this that are realistic. Not show. Well, there was only one guy in this thing that was kind of a prepper, and he wasn't shown as a psycho or anything like that, which was great. He wasn't shown as a freak. That was great. It showed how he could help the community. That was great. Showed how a community could come together. That was great. But it just needs more. This movie needed to continue. There needs to be more to it. I guess that's the best review I can do on it without giving much away. I will say, yeah, you should watch it. I don't know what the cost is going to be. Knowing what I know now, I wouldn't go to a theater to go see it. If it's on demand and it's not too much money, sure, check it out. It's got a lot of good hints. So,
Warning! It's the wife!
I guess that's the end of this video. That's my review. Talk to you all later.